It's funny that you bring up pastors and reverends, though, man, because the next story got DMX, man. You know, he's holding Bible study on IG.
Where my dog's at? I went to see quick DMX story. I went to see him. I was doing a show in Atlanta, just one nighter for the Innocent Project. And they said DMX is across the street at the Tabernacle. So I just go. They had tickets available, so he wasn't sold out yet. I went and got the tickets. DMX still had it. I mean, jumping on speakers, just still stalking the stage in the Timberland. So had the crowd hype. So shout to DMX before I even hear the story. But go ahead with the story, Mike.
No, he's doing Bible study now on IG. You know, he's always again kind of religious, has some kind of prayer, and everyone is out. Can you see that, man? Can you see DMX? It's good to see him healthy, first of all, but also can you see him doing this more often, CP?
Yeah, man, I think, people got to stop acting like it's only certain people can Bible study. He's a human, like that's his human right. I'm saying, I think that I think he was kind of like in
is that me?
Like in the can you hear me?
Yeah, come on, CP.
Yeah. Come up.
I'm trying to get back from this to the mic, but no, like it's his human right to be able to study, and I think that we got to stop being surprised when people want to go to church and do church stuff. Like Kanye made a gospel album. It's like, okay, well, let's break that down. It's music. He makes music. He's a human who probably loves God. Then I don't understand what the problem is. So I think that's cool. I think that DMX, I think he might be a little too aggressive for the Lord. I think some people.
Hold up, Ed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I was watching DMX pray one time, and in the prayer, he asked himself a question and then answered it. And I was like, oh, yeah. Everybody bow your heads? Why are we here? I tell you why. Because I'm like, wait a minute. But I think, man, I'm proud of the brother. I think that, honestly, not calling him a crackhead, not calling him a crackhead. But what I will say is crackheads make the best. Yeah. No, I feel it.
Yeah, you gotta have look here. DMX has a testimony. Now he goes back and so it is the best, our prophets have went through a story and a testimony. So I listen to what he say now. I don't follow everything he do because he's backslide. He will go back. But I listen to what he say because I know it's coming from a genuine place. I know that.
So Donny, let me ask you this question then, Donny. You know DMX.
No, I said no. I said I love.
Oh, you love DMX, okay.
Yeah, I love DMX. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Rob, man, just said, everybody has a testimony. And when you've done so many things in the street, man, sometimes you want to get that up out of you and, ask the Lord for forgiveness, man. So, I would love to see DMX talk that talk, man.
Think about for everything you guys just said, do you believe that a guy like DMX can bring people closer to God because what he's gone through? Or won't there be a lot of people? Won't there be a lot of people out there that might be a little skeptical because even though he's been doing it, what if he turns this into some money thing? Like, just for example, Kanye went from asking money because he was losing on his taxes to now he claims he's worth $3.1 billion. And a lot of it had to do with the Sunday service.
That's what being in church, that's what having a church, especially a mega church, that's what it'll do. Now, I'm going to tell you, that's his blessing, right?
I mean, but people are still skeptical about the whole thing. I'm just saying.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's like, you can't be skeptical when it's like, you don't have to go to this Sunday service. You don't have to go to the DMX Bible study. But also, the DMX Bible study will get cats who are like DMX closer to the Lord. Cats who've been through what he's been through, who feel like it's no voice for them. So it's like, somebody like DMX, he gonna be preaching to a bunch of dudes with big chains on and bald heads. They're gonna be biting each other on the shoulder. Look to your neighbor, say neighbor, arr, arr, arr. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna be doing. But I'm saying, like, that's a message for that group. If you don't like that, the Bible is for everybody. You can go study with Creflo and them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it ain't gonna pull in the same crowd. But if we all going towards the same God, then I think we Gucci.
Thanks. What's up, man? Dropping
gems. And it's all about the message. Don't worry about the message. Just if you get the message, you'll be fine. And like I said, he's gonna reach a whole nother group of people, man. So you gotta let him do his walk, and when he fall down, we still gotta help him get back up.
Yeah, and also too, we shouldn't stop.
We still gotta help him.
We shouldn't stop at DMS. We need to probably have some of these strippers having a Bible study as well. I would go to a Tuesday night titty service just to just to connect where I'm gonna connect at, 2 drink minimum, maybe some lamb chops. But here we are.
How would your wife feel about that if you was telling her, you know what, I'm going to the Titty Bible study on Tuesday night?
It's funny you asked that, Mike, because when I come back and I tell her what I learned, okay? Look, listen. If I go to church, I don't come back like, yeah, the preacher had on the robe or he had on the suit. I don't have to talk about what the pastor was wearing or not wearing. What the word of the day was, first of all, 50-cent wings. Second of all, the scripture.
Yeah.
Third of all, hey, some of the best Strong Islands. And here we are. You know what I'm saying? 17 hours later, I'm home.
17 hours along. Rob, man, you getting away with that in your home?
I've did my time at the strip club, Mike. I've helped all I can. I can't.
You paid your tithes, huh?
I gotta help my own children now. I gotta help my own children.
$1 at a time, man. Hey, speaking of the inspiration thing, man, like,
it's gotta be a birthday party.
Isn't it times, because Donny and I both real religious people, we like to have fun, man, but this is something that's kind of making everybody think more and coming closer to God and to their spirituality.
Yeah, I think that, this is the time for us to start taking those steps. We always praying to God and asking him to take those steps into our life. And I feel like, this is like a test. This is like God is like, all right, how your teacher be teaching you the whole week. And then they be quiet and they sit back and they watch you do everything that they were taught you to do. And I think that right now we all got to practice our faith. We all got to practice our togetherness. I mean, really, right now in these times, the 10 Commandments are probably some of the most powerful rules to live by. When you take away all of this establishment, that's the rules that are going to really get us through, honestly.
I think personally, we all stop asking God for things, just say thank you.
Yes.
Because a lot of people ain't here. You know what I mean? We got to start saying, thank you, God, for letting me live another day, to breathe this fresh air. Because, man, tell you, man, like a lot of people die with Corona, man. A lot of people die in other things. You got people starving, the food banks, people can't feed themselves, man. So, we got to start helping people, man. It's kind of crazy out here, man, but we got to start doing our part too as human beings. And just still, like I said, say thank you to God. You know what I mean?
Very well said. Thank you.